I'm going to read a quote about the revision process and how it compares to writing. So this is a great book, Before and After the Book Deal, A Writer's Guide for Finishing, Publishing, Promoting, and Surviving Your First Book by Courtney Mom. After I got a book deal earlier this year, it was recommended to me, and it's a great book. I highly suggest reading it. Even if you don't have a book deal yet, there's lots of good tips in it. But there's one quote in the book that makes me feel like I'm a little strange, like I do things a little different than other writers. Mom is writing about learning to revise, and she says, "It is a truth known but little spoken that the secret to great writing is revision. After putting countless failed manuscripts out to pasture, I've come to see writing as the pleasurable, even hedonistic part of the writing process, and revision as the work." Now, I definitely agree that most writers are going to view the writing part as the pleasurable part and the revision part as the work. However, I love to revise. Like, I can't wait until I get my first 2 drafts done, because then I can start tearing it apart and rebuild my book. It feels so rewarding because the book just like elevates to a whole new level. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a left first or right side part of my brain, but I can sit and I can revise for hours on end. And I can draft and I can write, but I really like the revision process for whatever reason, and I can go almost with limitless stamina for it. Maybe that just makes me weird. I'm going to leave you with a quote from the book about how important the revision process is. The difference between a published writer and an unpublished one might be their ability to revise. Even if an agent or an editor sees promise in a manuscript, they might pass because they don't have the stamina for the amount of revision the work needs. If you can train yourself to revise well, you're pushing your manuscript 30 steps closer to publication, yes.